I don't think she's into Link. But we've got all these girls who, let's see. Zelda becomes the 7th. If you haven't played Ocarina of Time, here's some huge spoilers. In case you haven't figured this out already. Saria becomes a sage. Can't be with Link. Can't be with Link anymore. Sorry about that. Rudo becomes a sage. Can't be with Link anymore. Naboru becomes a sage. Can't be with Link anymore. Zelda becomes the 7th sage. Can't be with Link anymore. Also sends Link back in time. Impossible to be with Link at that point. So your only option is your only realistic option is hook up with the farm girl. Not to mention that what are you gonna do? You just saved the world. You go to the castle and you're like, hey, this stuff's gonna happen. How do I know? I'm a time traveler. Come with me if you want to live. And then you're like, okay. Crisis averted. Hyrule was saved in the past, well, in the present, and the future. What am I gonna do with my life? Let me go work at Lon Lon Ranch. You know, it's outdoors, plenty of fresh air. It's good, hard, clean, satisfying work. Then when you grow up, you marry Malon. Seems pretty good. Also, I think a lot of that builds into... well, actually, not so much that it builds into the theory of, because it is actually part of a connected universe. Well, okay, let's skip ahead a second. Twilight Princess's Link being a farmhand and being like naturally good at it does kind of help the idea that, yeah, Link should be with Malon because he has all these skills. His descendants are probably also ranch hands. Makes sense why this one is so good. Still nighttime. Let's get a Skulltula in Kakariko Village. Let's get a couple of Skulltulas in Kakariko Village. Excuse me. Alright, you are not important right now, except I think I actually do need to... Ow. Alright, got a Skulltula. Got a token proving its destruction. Alright. Oh, I'd also definitely like to... So let me just go back to the waifu thing for a second, cause and I know I'm gonna probably like destroy a friend of mine who's like a huge fan of Saria, but Link ending up with Saria is also like the worst idea because she's an immortal elf creature. She will watch you grow old and die while she stays young forever. Also, the Kokiri are essentially immortal elf children. As you grow old, and old, and old, and eventually die, Saria will stay, you know, 12 forever, which is kind of weird, guys. It's kind of weird. Okay, also, Ruto's a fish, which raises plenty of questions. Like, she's a fish. I don't think the reproductive tracts are the same. Granted, they're humanoid fish, but they're still fish. They have evolved from fish, and will later seem to evolve into birds, which doesn't make sense given that, you know, Wind Waker, the majority of the world is covered in water. Why are you going to become a bird? Like, don't be a bird. Stay a fish. Just stay a fish. The world's covered. The world's covered in water. Being a fish makes the most sense. Alright, let us get ourselves a new song. And also be introduced to the second most horrifying enemy in the game. After a cutscene. I'm actually super curious how the fuck this works. Like, Link, you played a song that summoned magical lightning and destroyed a gravestone on this exact spot that has a gigantic, cavernous, just... Wait, can I even... Can I actually even do anything here yet? I don't... I actually don't think that I can get the Sun Song here yet, cause fucking... I don't have Din's Fire. Ow. Wait, actually. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So rooms with a lot of enemies, especially like little easily dealt with trash enemies. It is going to hump the life out of me. Yeah, so those are the re-dead. They're fucking terrifying. They're reanimated fucking corpses for whatever goddamn reason. Anyways, like I was saying, any room that has a lot of like easily dealt with trash enemies and a locked door, one of two things is gonna happen. You kill the enemies, the door opens. Simple. Or you kill the enemies and the door doesn't open because you were supposed to do something else, like, I don't know, light a torch. And the enemies are really just there to, you know, be obnoxious. Which, in the case of Keese, it does both. It does both. And Keese are fucking annoying. You know what's more annoying than Keese? Keese on fire. You know what's more annoying than Keese on fire? Keese on fire when it's blue. Because, oh, yeah, no. Fucking... keys ping you for half a heart. Ooh. Keys pinging you for half a heart and then setting you on fire so that if you're a kid, you lose your shield. That's going to happen a lot. Trust me, it's going to happen a lot. Or ping you for half a heart damage, and then you're on fire, so you burn for that other half. No. Let's have blue fire keys where if they hit you, you get pinged for half a heart. You're frozen solid for like a million seconds. And while you're frozen, you take damage for being frozen. And it's like 2 hearts. I think it's 2 hearts. I'm not going to test it, but you take damage.